Hey, it's Badger here. I heard you like Star Wars games. Well, you're in luck. We are taking a closer look at Star Wars Rebellion. Come join us.
The Death Star is cleared to fire.
Commence primary ignition.
In 1977, George Lucas released a now well-known movie called Star Wars. Today it's better known as Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. It follows the epic journey of the young farmer Luke Skywalker on an adventure to rescue the beautiful Princess Leia Organa and to become a Jedi Knight. When Star Wars was first released the 25th of May 1977 to the cinema, it was only released to a handful of theaters. But it quickly became a blockbuster and was released to a wider audience. The first licensed Star Wars game was released 5 years later in 1982 and is called Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. It was created by Rex Bradford and later released by the Parker brothers. Nowadays, over 100 different Star Wars related games have been released by various publishers. Star Wars Rebellion was designed by Scott With as a board game in the early 1980s, but Scott actually wanted a strategic computer game, so with advances in technology, he transformed the board game into a computer game with Cool Hand Interactive. Cool Hand Interactive was founded by several former members of the 360 Pacific after it was bought by Intercorp Entertainment. So it has the same team that created the iconic game Harpoon 2. As far as I've been able to research, Cool Hand Interactive have only ever been involved in two games: Star Wars Rebellion in 1998, and together with Microprose, Civilization 2: The Test of Time in 1999. If you know anything more about this, please drop a comment below. In Star Wars Rebellion, you take control of either the Galactic Empire or the Rebel Alliance, and you either aim to reign or to save the galaxy. To help you, there is an advisor on each side. For the Empire, there is the protocol droid IMP-22, and for the Rebel Alliance, there is the infamous protocol droid C-3PO. The map consists of 200 star system or planets with different loyalties. Your task is to explore, build, attack, sabotage, or use diplomacy to sway the other systems your way in order to reach the main objective of the game: to take the headquarters of the enemy and to capture the two leaders of the opposite side. So, in other words, in the game you explore a great number of galactic worlds, expand your allies and influence, exploit given the potential, and exterminate your opponent. That means Star Wars Rebellion is a 4X game, creating a complex and exciting gameplay, fulfilling Scott's dream of a strategic Star Wars themed computer game. It's an intriguing and exciting game, and it holds its own against new and modern 4X games. The game gives me a good nostalgic feeling, and if I close my eyes, I can almost see myself playing it in 1998 when it first came out. Despite its age, the gameplay is astonishing, but of course, it lacks some accomplishment when you see it in comparison to modern games. For example, you cannot have more than two star system windows open at one time, which makes it difficult to maintain a good overview of all your star systems. As well as ships cannot be adjusted to do more damage. If I had to say anything bad about the game, it would most likely be the combat mechanics. It lacks a little in depth when you compare it to newer games. If I had to say anything bad about the game, it would most likely be the combat mechanics. Yes, you can buff the outcome of certain attacks by having better ships and more ships and different kind of ships, but overall it just seems a little bit random at times. So it's unfortunate, obviously, that Star Wars Rebellion is a game of the time of its development. Today, modern algorithm allows more complex processes during encounters, giving the player better and direct control over the combat outcome. If you don't mind outdated graphics and sound, and love Star Wars as much as I do, I would 100% recommend you getting this. As of this time, it only costs €5 on the Steam store, and it doesn't come with all these wonderful loot boxes and microtransactions as some of the developers have put into their game. So, have you ever played Star Wars Rebellion before? And if so, did you like it? Would you consider buying it if they ever make a remake? Now, if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I try to upload once a week. I also drop my social media links below, so I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you. Have an awesome day.